Alright guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video. So I wanted to do one Super Battle Road run with EZA STR Cell. He's on so many different category teams, and there's so many different available stages you could take him into Super Battle Road. So I figured why not go ahead and knock one out since he is, about to arrive on Global. We are here in the Transformation Boost stage of Super Battle Road here, which is definitely a tough stage. However, we do have Cooler, who of course is a very, very dirty boy, right? I've, talked at length about how nasty Cooler can be. And this is actually going to work out pretty good right here. Because I could super attack both Krillin and Tien with the Coolers. Because Cooler does actually lower enemy attack levels. So, Krillin and Tien, if they're going to do a normal attack, probably aren't going to do too much damage to Cooler. The only thing is I made a mistake. I probably should have floated off the friend Cooler instead of mine, because the friend Cooler is only 55%, whereas mine is rainbowed, so that could be a bit of an issue. Here's Janemba really tanking well in Super Battle Road. That's one of the big reasons he's so good. All right, so we do have, actually this did work out, because we do have big bad bosses for the weaker Cooler right here. The extra 25% attack should help out a lot. Excuse me, the extra 25% defense is what I was talking about. But STR Cell will be able to work really well on Super Battle Road because he does passively lower enemy attack by 20% if there's multiple enemies. So like, boom, right here, we're lowering enemy attack by 20%, which is really nice. So I also brought Fat Boo, of course, Tien at the end there. I'm going to have to use an item here. I think even with Cell lowering attack the way he is, it's because we got very unfortunate in that Golden Frieza is in that last slot, because I think either Golden Frieza or Janemba is probably who I'm going to want to get linked up here. And I really should, I think, use an item. That is a super attack. No, it's not. 3, 5. Okay, I guess. Man, see, I don't want to use an item right away, but I am going to use an item. We just got bad rotations. Transforming Frieza and Cell is not really what we wanted right there. We'll just give him those orbs. It's fine. It's fine. We'll settle into things, right? Opening rotations are a really huge part in things. Remember that Cell is stacking his attack and defense every time he super attacks. If we do his 11-key super attack, we do an AoE, and we also do heal as well. There's just a lot of factors into how good this Cell can be in a lot of different stages like this. Transforming Frieza not having shocking speed in this first form of his, I thought, see, some units links I do get mixed up on sometimes. Like in my head, I feel like Transforming Frieza has got shocking speed, but obviously he does not, right? Okay, so I guess I'll do this. Yeah, we'll probably have Janemba and Cell together, I suppose. And then, I don't know. I really need to get rid of some of these dudes. So let's go for Krillin with Frieza. Cooler, we're going to go ahead and go for Tien to exterminate him. And then I'm also going to have Janemba hit Tien. So Tien should be finished off. And obviously this is a turn where we're not going to have to worry about taking damage or anything like that. With Tech Golden Frieza around, he of course is, also one of the best defensive units in the game. Yeah, so that first form Frieza does not have shocking speed. He's only got Fear and Faith, huh? He doesn't get shocking speed until he gets to his final form, which is obviously, several transformations deep. Okay, so that's a bit unfortunate, right? Obviously, that Frieza would be a lot more powerful if he had shocking speed, sort of from the get-go here. We should easily be able to take out Tien here. So we only have the 2 enemies to worry about next rotation. And then, because there's multiple enemies, Cell is going to be able to continue to lower the enemy attack by 20%. So we should be good. And then Cell probably could finish off Krillin as well. So let's see. I guess I'll keep... So I got my Cooler here now. Cooler, another unit, by the way, who does not have shocking speed. There's a lot of those, right? So we'll get rid of Krillin. He's gone. See ya, Krillin. I'll leave Cooler here. I'm going to attack Krillin, but no way Krillin survives Cell. So then it's going to end up lowering Piccolo's attack even more. So, we've got a bunch of units here who are good at lowering attack and stuff like that. So we're kind of... Oh, Krillin did survive. Okay. 2.43 for Cooler, by the way. Pretty good. Well, I actually kind of really wish Cooler had attacked Piccolo now. But I did not anticipate Krillin surviving. It's fine. It's fine. Frieza, 2.37. Yeah, transforming Frieza looks incredible when he's next to Cooler. It makes him look really good. Okay, so this is gonna hurt. Dude, Piccolo has supered like every single turn, hasn't he? Hasn't he supered like every single damn turn? Like, very frustrating, dude. Alright, whatever. I'm probably gonna have to use an item at the start of the next round here. I can only get one Rainbow Orb with Fat Boo. Fat Boo, of course, does heal with Rainbow Orbs. Yeah, bro, Piccolo supered like 3 or 4 times already. Like, can you not, my boy? You know, just trying to live my life here, Piccolo! Oh, boy, yeah. That card, by the way, that Piccolo, really, it should be Piccolo and then, like Piccolos, or, like, Piccolo and clones or something like that. Like, that would have been really good for, like, the Namekian category team, right? Because they really, you know, Piccolo does, like, the multi-form, you know, the Shadow Clone Jutsu 50 times throughout DBZ. Like, multiple Piccolos in one card, I think, would be a really good idea for a card. Okay, so, now we're set here. We're gonna go for 17. The only thing is we do have 18 here. She's gonna be pretty problematic. Yeah, she's gonna have type advantage, so I think I'm gonna use an item. I'm gonna go ahead and use an Android 8. If 18 decides to supercell, that still could be bad. Did we get the 6 orbs there? I don't remember already if I got 6 orbs or not. I'm just gonna attack 17, because we could just go ahead and focus fire him down, which will really help us out, and then I'll go ahead and super attack 17 again. I probably should have supered 18, actually, now that I think about it. Because, you know, Cell's lowering her attack already, but then if Cooler also lowered her attack, I really don't think we'd have to worry too much about her. 40k? I thought the extra defense would have really paid off. I thought just Android 8 getting extra defense would have been fine, but that 18 is hitting very hard. I don't think we'll die if Cooler gets super attacked, but we're going to take an excessive amount of damage. We do have Big Bad Bosses active now, which is really good. I really should have supered 18. That was a mistake. That was a bad mistake, not supering 18, dude. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I already can tell she's about to... Okay, she... Alright, that's good. That's real good. It's real good. Okay. I will continue to focus fire on 17. We're actually going to be able to finish him off pretty quickly here. I think we should be good. Like, even if we get a couple of super attacks here, I don't think 17 will survive all 3 of these attacks, but that is the friend Cooler at 55%, but, you know, he is still giving the 50% attack buff to the other 2 Friezas on rotation. You know, his support type abilities, like, that's the thing, like, not only does he lower attack, does he hit super hard, he has a support type buff as well, which is just, very powerful. Unless we get a double super attack, I don't think 17 is done, actually. That's unfortunate. No super by 17, no super by 17. Beautiful. And then if 18 super attacks, we're good. Okay, so next turn, neither of them supered for 2 turns in a row, so it's very safe to assume we're going to see some super attacks right here. Okay, this works out tremendously because we can get Cell all the orbs he needs to bump him from 87k defense all the way up to 100k defense. So we'll take a lot of damage if 18 super attacks, which I do think is going to happen. We're going to get a Dokkan attack here, and I can't really prevent it, huh? It's okay. All right, fine, whatever. Yeah, we're going to get a Dokkan attack next turn. I should have paid attention to that a little bit better and, you know, split the damage up, but it's okay. 52? Man, Cell. Okay, so that AGL opponent is really, really tough for him. She just hits crazy hard because, I mean, we saw he's over 100k defense, and then maybe was it after that first attack he would have been able to activate Big Bad Bosses, or maybe after 2? I don't know, but okay. Wow. So I guess we'll go Golden Frieza first to do the Dokkan attack. I don't think I will need to use an item, though, with the Dokkan attacks coming in. And then, of course, you know, the coolers... Oh, that works out perfectly. But the coolers are going to be lowering attack as well when they super attack. So even if, like, 18 had supered one of the coolers, I do think we probably would have been okay. So this is going pretty good. You know, Transformation Boost, I end up just using full villains because, you know, the best leader we can rock for this is definitely Cooler. You know, way better of a leader for this team. than the STR Super Boo is. So, you know, of course, then at that point, you know, you bring a bunch of the Frieza clan members, you know, Frieza and, you know, Transforming Frieza. Transforming Frieza in particular looks so damn good next to Cooler. So, you know, it's just using a full villain build for Transformation Boost just tends to work the best. You know, I do hope we eventually get, like, just a Saiyan leader for Transformation Boost. It would work really well, you know, with, like, the Gogetas and stuff like that are on the team. But, you know, we'll see what happens. Okay, so this is just Ultimate Gohan, right? Typically, this is one of the tougher fights in Super Battle Road. So we don't have Cell's ability here. So I have to be very, very cautious. I also would like to save those tech orbs there. I'm going to, actually. I'm going to save the tech orbs for Frieza to make sure he gets his super attacks. That's an 11 key super attack, so that's going to heal us. But here's the thing. Gohan hits way too hard. Like, we wouldn't have his attack lowered at this point. And, like, you can't really play around with this Gohan. He will eat you alive. This Gohan hits super, super hard. Like, even Janemba takes, like, 20k from a normal attack from this guy or something like that. So, I gotta get some attack lowerings against him. The good news, though, is that this Gohan, it's pretty, like, we're gonna have Cooler transformed here. You know, we're able to transform after turn 3 with Cooler. Look at that. With a Whis active, he's still taking 14k. So, Cell's good in Super Battle Road. But, I mean, you know, type advantage, you know, he can get caught. But, like, there we go. Like, he took more damage than Frieza did right there. It's a bit disappointing, but, you know, it'll be okay. Wow. Okay. So we have a Whis active. That's a lot of attacks that, Boo would take right there at the end. I think I'll probably just have to deal with it, huh? The good news is we are going to have several attack lowerings on this Gohan right here. And we do have a Whis active. So between his attack lowered by Cooler and then by Fat Boo, you know, all of these stacking together, Gohan probably won't do too much damage with a normal attack. You know, he'll definitely do damage with a super, but probably not too much with a normal. So that's all we need. Plus, Gohan is supering Tech Gold and Frieza here, so that's not going to be a problem whatsoever. Yeah, just, you know, another one of these videos where I'm just sucking off SCR Cooler the whole time. What can I say? He's pretty good. They made him pretty damn strong. Okay, so he's double digits for sure for you. Yep. And then Fat Boo, with his also lowering attack, we should only be taking double digits here. Bam. Double digits. Yes. Okay. Okay. That's where the power of attack lowering really comes in handy. And I believe it does last for 3 turns as well. So it's very easy to sort of stack the attack lowering, which is very helpful. We're definitely going to have Cooler, I think, transform here. Well, I don't know, because we do have a transformation boost support type buff going on at the moment. Let me transform. Let me not fool around, because obviously we need Cooler as strong as powerful. You know, once he gets that 130% defensive buff and all that, he's going to be able to do a lot more damage. He's just going to be a lot more powerful. You know, guaranteed crits, multiple attacks. You know, we do want Final Form Cooler definitely out here at this point. But I was excited for the support type buff. Obviously, that's very good, because now we're going to have to use some of these orbs here for Janemba, because we need Janemba to super attack for sure. We are still able to get the 6 for Cell. Very good. What is Cell's defense at this point? 100k. That's not enough. I will have to use another item. I have to. Yeah. Gotta use items against this this Gohan. See, I'm glad I did Transformation Boost, because, like, this is a good example here. Like, Cell, you know, defensively is going to work really well when there's multiple enemies, because that's when he's getting that 20% enemy attack debuff. But, you know, when there's only one enemy, that's where he's not really going to do quite as well. Okay, so I think we didn't need to use an item here, because Janemba would take 150k maybe or something like that. Maybe a bit more from the super attack from Gohan, but he definitely was one of the better suited to eat that super attack. Double super attacks by Cell would be great. Cell is continuing to build his defense up, though, so, you know, by the time we get to the next turn, Cell might be a little bit better off defensively. Like, I might be able to trust Cell a little bit more next turn. Obviously, it depends, too, on if we're able to get 6 orbs or not, right? To get him that extra 30% defense on his passive, but we'll see. Regardless, he's doing pretty good. Yeah, there's Cooler. A lot of damage outputted. I will go ahead and transform with this second Cooler as well. Actually, we probably could finish Gohan off right here, huh? Yeah, I think with Cooler transforms, we probably could finish Gohan off on this turn. It depends, because this right here is my Rainbowed Cooler, right? So, especially, you know, if he gets one of them triple super attack turns, you know, it's just GG at that point. You know, like 3 guaranteed crits, and then it's not like Golden Frieza and Transforming Frieza hit mildly or anything like that either, right? Like, you know, next to Cooler, they hit incredibly difficult, or incredibly hard as well. I should be able to get a super attack for Transforming Frieza. Indeed, we can. Very good, very good. And that should be it for our boy Gohan. So, again, like, Cell, I don't know, I feel like Cell didn't really take control. Like, he did not dominate in this run, but, you know, like he's able to lower the attack, right, of multiple enemies. That's where he could be helpful. You know, sometimes it could be difficult to sort of get the 11 key super attack with him on command, right, depending upon, you know, the situation with Ki and stuff like that. In Super Battle Road, it's very difficult to do that as often as you'd like, but I do feel like he is still a good run. You know, he'll be good in the Android stage, you know, full power, transformation boost, Extreme STR, Revived Warriors. You have just so many stages where Cell can be incredibly significant on this team, or on any team. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and test it out. I don't really care if I die at this point, so we're going to go ahead and test out how well Cell is going to do. We are able to get the 6 orbs. What's his defense at? 121k, which is pretty good. And then we'll be able to get a super attack with Fat Boo. So Fat Boo probably will not die because he's going to lower Gohan's attack. 48k, wow. That's after many super attacks, stacking his defense as well. So, man, okay. So he can get hit pretty hard. Look how big the jump was for that defensive stack. Although, was that Big Bad Boss's active? It was. Okay, so that was Big Bad Boss's more so than that defensive stack, huh? Was Big Bad Boss's active there? I think it was. I'm pretty sure. So Boo is probably going to get hit hard then. 25k is not really too bad, but if Gohan super attacks again, which he did, we might be dead. That's okay. So we saw Cell. Cell's good. Wasn't really as impressive as I was hoping to see him. You know, something like the Legendary Goku event is definitely an area where I think he'll excel a little bit more because, you know, that defense, him permanently stacking it is going to be a little bit more relevant. But let me know what you guys think of Cell in Super Battle Road. You know, again, that lowering enemy attack by 20% is actually valuable. So thanks, guys, for watching, and I'll catch y'all next time.